Hi, I'm Coach Lex, and I'm here to share with you the true mark of leadership. You know, there's a lot of books about leadership and a lot of people talking about it. But in my years of experience and also in my research and in my numerous conversations with leaders and even followers and team members, these three I found. And I'd like to share this with you. I call this the true mark of leadership. Are you ready? Okay, let's proceed. Here's the mark of leadership number one, the first mark of leadership. The leader has to have a godly purpose. That's right, godly purpose. Wait a minute, Coach Lex, what is a godly purpose? Well, you see, as a leader, you may actually be guided in leading people simply because you want them to improve their lives. You want them to excel. You know, there is this deep inside of you, there is this longing to help them improve, help them progress, help the company become better, help people and empower people. I mean, these are all noble purposes. Yes. And I commend you if you're like that. But a godly purpose is something else. A godly purpose is doing excellent things. I mean, doing the best you can as a leader, but not because of people, not because of you, not because of business, not because of your dream, but because of God. You acknowledge first and foremost that you're doing all of these things so you can glorify the Lord our God, and that you're also doing this so that the people looking at you, you see, as a leader, people are actually looking at you. They're trying to follow you. When people looking at you will see that you are following and glorifying the Lord, and they too will glorify the Lord. That means in everything that you do, you glorify Him and you acknowledge His hand. That it is not because of you. It's not because you're so wise. It's not because you're so good. It's not because your company is so profitable that you're able to do this. It is because God allowed you so. That in every successes, you have to acknowledge His hand. You have to acknowledge that God worked in your life, in your work, in your leadership. And so He blessed you. He allowed these things to happen. That's godly purpose. Godly purpose means that you acknowledge God and you do all of these things because you want to glorify Him. Now, the second mark of leadership is this: you have to connect with the heart. That's right, connect with the heart. You can be the most intelligent person in this world. You can be that leader who knows everything. But guess what? If you fail to connect with the heart, if you fail to connect with people, you'll not be able to relate with them, they'll not be able to relate with you, and your leadership will not be as effective. True. I mean, think about it. Think of that most intelligent person that you truly know. I mean, that you have this genuine personal relationship with. And then yet you consider this person a leader. Why did you consider this person as a leader? Is it because of the intelligence, or is it because there is this connection between you and that person? That's right. Connection is very important. You know what Zig Ziglar said? He said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Wow. There's a true essence of connecting from the heart and with the heart. This is not just about communication skills. This is about you adding value to people and you being able to add value to people because you understand their situation. You understand their experiences and their struggles, their challenges, and even their dreams. You understand where they are and where they are going and what they are going through. Understanding this means, you're able to connect with the heart. Sometimes some leaders will just give rewards without really thinking, is this going to add value? I mean, truly add value to them. Will this truly connect with them? So let's always ask that question. But you see, the only way for you to connect effectively with people is if you know people. if you truly know who your team members are. So if you want to truly connect with people, you have to get to know them. Mark of leadership number 3. This is the third mark of leadership. You have to endeavor to have that positive impact. You know, impact is that lasting change in a person's life. So if you say that as a leader you have made an impact with that person, that means in whatever, there was something that you did that actually changed the way he or she thinks, or you changed or you impacted on an aspect of his or her life that changed it somehow. That's an impact. But you see, as a leader, we have to be conscious of the impact that we are giving, the impact that we are actually effecting. Why is that? Because impact is like a double-edged sword. You can have a positive impact, or you can also have a negative impact. Whatever it is, you see, you are the leader, and if you are effective as a leader because you connect with people, coming from our mark of leadership number 2, you connect with people, and so people will listen to you, and so you have influence with people. And you know what? If you have influence with people, all the more that we have to be conscious of how we will impact on them. Is your impact positive or negative? Are the examples that you're showing positive or negative? Are the thoughts that you are thinking about, are the words that you are saying positive or negative? As a leader, you have to be conscious of this. You will change the world. You will change people around you. But in what aspect? Are you going to change people for the better? Or are you going to change people for the worse? So you have to check yourself on this. Friends, these are the 3 marks of leadership. Now, of course, this is not an easy thing to do. Am I always able to follow this? A lot of times I fail. But then, because these are the things, these are my parameters, these are the things by which I measure my leadership on, I always go back to the first. Whenever I fail, I go back to the first, godly purpose. And then whenever I relate with people, I've always asked myself, am I able to connect? Was I able to connect from the heart? And then at the end of the day, I'm always thinking of the impact that I have made in people's lives. Was it positive? And so, friends, you are all leaders here, or otherwise you will not be watching this video if you're not. If you want to be a true leader, if you want to be an effective leader, if you want to make that mark of leadership with people, follow these 3 things. Have a godly purpose, connect with the heart, and always endeavor to have positive impact. So with that, friends, thank you very much for tuning in. And this is Coach Lex, and always make that mark of leadership. God bless.